Okay. Now, I am aware that this is also a really weird list to make because, like I said, some of them are not really completely human. Some of them are really controversial. Some of them might be viewed as a kid. It depends on how you view them. We'll just go from there. The reason why Shang outranks Aladdin, and it's a really weird thing, but Shang and Aladdin are two of the very few characters you could kind of see shirtless. And it's such a weird thing, but there's no frame or no image of Aladdin with nipples. It's gonna sound really weird, but Shang is such a Chad, such an alpha, such a oof. Just look at like a specimen that they took the time to animate to draw this man with perfect oval shaped areolas. Okay, so my argument for Shang being over Aladdin is because Aladdin, there's no pictures of him with nips, right? So in my mind, Aladdin is just a nippleless. I know that sounds really weird, but he's just a guy with no nipples. While Shang has not just nipples, but perfectly oval shaped nipples, right? Aladdin, even though he pulls bitches and he pulls countries, Shang has nipples and nipples that are really like very good nipples. It sounds really weird, but that's the reason why he edges out Aladdin. So easy. Naveen is a chat. Like he's an alpha. He's 100% an alpha. My problem is this. I don't like how this and this are the same person. I don't like it. You can't go from this. No, sorry. You like this is like base Naveen. This is base Naveen. And this is Final Four Naveen. Final Four Naveen is a king. Like this, he looks like a goofy goober. And I get that, but objectively, he just looks like he goes to Weenie Hut Juniors, right? Like he's the king of Weenie Hut Juniors. And then you have this, that's his final form, right? Like that is the break point for me here. This ruins it for me. Like if it was just this, Naveen would easily be a king. Naveen easily slaps as a king. So I can't just ignore this and then rank this. Because easy S tier, but this kind of waters it down a bit. So Naveen is just like he's the top of baddies. Eugene is in baddies because where's Eugene? You can't look this good and be this suave. You know what I mean? It's like you either look really, really good, you look this good, and you don't know what to do with it. But in Eugene's case, he looks like this and carries himself like this. That's too good. That is too good. This man has suave just sweating out of his hair. All right, so yeah. So if he was just the face and not this, he probably would have been the bottom of baddies. But that bumps him up. Now this is supposed to be Kristoff. I don't know why they don't have a picture of Kristoff here, but Kristoff is built like he got like oh god, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but he built like a daddy, right? Like Kristoff actually got like a good design physically, right? Like this man could chop wood for me any day. This sounds really weird. We're gonna pretend like this doesn't exist. We're looking at this, right? Like he's actually I actually like physically how he looks. And he doesn't feel like a Disney prince as well, if that makes sense. Like design wise, I feel like I'm just looking at an attractive person, like an attractive man. But Kristoff definitely he's like the innocent daddy. Like he got the daddy bod, but he's like an innocent, sweet person. He's just the stereotypical Disney design. Like this is what a Disney prince looks like, you know. Like this is he's not ugly. Like objectively he's not ugly, but at the same time, you know, he's not impressing anybody. Like this like this or wait for it, like this. He ain't impressing anybody like that. So I feel like he could gatekeep it. Wait, actually, would smooch. We'll put would smooch. There we go. So these are the baddies who clap cheeks. Yeah. Okay. Baddies who clap cheeks would smooch. No. Get away. Now, here's the thing with John Smith. I don't remember John Smith that well, but like objectively, John Smith is not ugly. Like as a character, I think he's much better than Adam. He's alright. He ain't that bad. I mean, we don't know if he has nipples or not, but that's besides the point. If he has nipples, that might be a different conversation, but we don't know. Maybe he wears this all the time because he doesn't have nipples. That makes a lot more sense. Now here's the thing. Me personally would put Adam in bodies. But I've had this conversation with a lot of people. I can't argue with objectively three other people who think that he doesn't deserve to be here, right? Something I've heard a lot of people say is that the Beast is a better character than him, but physically I can't do no like this is illegal. I personally would move him a bit up. I would have him in the end of Clap Cheeks, but I can't argue with everyone else who says he doesn't deserve to. So where's Prince Charming? Okay, he looks like he needs help opening a Capri Sun. Like he needs help opening a juice box. Wait, this man looks like he needs someone to reach on the top shelf for him. All right, I'm sorry. Like people think this is attractive. Okay, cool, sure, I guess. But this guy right here, this guy, no. He looks like he drinks Sunny D with a straw. All right. I'm sorry. This is my list, by the way. I don't care if you think this is attractive. Cool, do you, boo? But this man looks like he opens his Capri Sun packs with a scissors. Right? He can't bore it because it'll hurt his delicate fingers. Okay, no, I'm sorry. And this one, oh Jesus Christ, he's the worst one. He looks like he needs a car seat. If you're ever driving him around, he needs a car seat. Right? He needs a car seat and he has to eat boneless wings because he might hurt his fingers. He might hurt his fifis and his fingers. This man looks like he needs a juice box. This man looks like he needs someone to soften his Fruit Loops. Anyway, this man is so bad that people forget he is in the movie. Like that is how forgettable he is. Like the people who I've talked to, they actually forgot he was in the movie. Like no one knows you. No one I'm pretty sure if you don't show him in this tier list, people would forget he exists. So that is how laughable he is. He needs a car seat. He needs someone to spoon feed him. What's a good thing to spoon feed? I don't know. I can't even insult him. That's how much of a non-existent being he is. So yeah, he's at the bottom. Now, I think this is a safe ranking. I think. Now we could do some of these. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do those three. Hercules, I did think of Hercules. If I were to end of movie Herc, easy. Like easy. At the beginning he'd be at the front. Like he'd be at here. But at like end of movie Hercules, definitely like here. He actually looks a lot like modern Disney princes. Like physically like this. Right? And then he turns into this, which is a Chad. Who. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it now. Meg is probably best girl in all of Disney. I don't care. I don't care what you. Well, between Meg and Mulan, but we'll do that. We'll get to that. But yeah, I wouldn't put him in S. All right, so I think this is safe. I feel like this is a safe. These two are solid. I feel like no one would debate these two. Naveen, people would definitely want Naveen up here. Like people 100% will want Naveen up here. That's why, like I said, he's at the front. He's the gatekeeper. If this was Naveen through the entire movie, easy. But with this as his base form and this is his final form, I don't know. But I feel like the way this is, other objectively, I think this is good. I think this is fine objectively. If Aladdin had nipples, he and Shang would go blow for blow. If he only had nips, like you can't be one of the 3 shirtless people in the entirety of Disney, and you don't have nips, dog. That is not fair. That is not kosher. If he had nips, well, no, I think Shang would still edge him out because those are perfectly ovular areolas. All right, so this was actually really fun and funny. I think I did a good job with this. This is pretty good. This is pretty solid.